Okay, let's continue with our practice problem number 5. A compound AB breaks down into elements A and B when electricity is passed through it. What type of decomposition is this? Provide an example. Letter given, AB breaks into AB via electric current or via electric current. Required type and example. Solution, this type of decomposition is electrolytic. In other words, it is called electrolysis. Example is water electrolysis. So the final answer, the type is electrolysis. The type of reaction is electrolysis. That's a form of decomposition that uses electricity. That's why it's called electrolytic decomposition or simply electrolysis. So example, we have 2 moles of water, which is a liquid, and then it decomposes to produce 2 moles of hydrogen gas and 1 mole of oxygen gas. And then there is a electrical energy needed in order to break down the components of water. And then practice problem number 6. Hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium carbonate. Write the balance equation and identify the products. So we're given HCl, which is aqueous, and then it reacts with sodium carbonate, which is solid. Require the balance equation and also the products. So solution, acid carbonate, you form salt and carbon dioxide and water. And it has to be balanced by 2. So final answer, 2 moles of HCl, which is aqueous, reacted with 1 mole of sodium carbonate, which is a solid, to form sodium chloride, which is aqueous, and 1 mole of carbon dioxide, which is a gas, and 1 mole of water, which is a liquid. And the products are sodium chloride, carbon dioxide, and water. And that is the balanced chemical reaction. Number 7. Why is carbon dioxide gas released when acids react with carbonates? Illustrate with an example. So given acid to be reacted with in a carbonate reaction. So acid to be reacted with carbonates. And then required the reason and then provide example. So carbonic acid, H2CO3, forms transiently and decomposes to carbon dioxide and water. So the final answer, reason, a hydrogen ion reacted with carbon dioxide, a carbonate, you produce now a hydrogen carbonate, and then it will then breaks down to form carbon dioxide and water. So that's the reason. To form hydrogen carbonate, you need hydrogen ions and carbonate ions. And of course, when you break that down, you will be producing carbon dioxide and water. So example, 1 mole of calcium carbonate, solid, reacted with 2 moles of hydrogen chloride, the aqueous one, you produce calcium chloride, which is aqueous, and 1 mole of carbon dioxide, and 1 mole of water, which is a liquid. Practice problem number 8. A piece of marble which is a calcium carbonate, reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, what products are formed? So we are given calcium carbonate solid with dilute sulfuric acid. We are required what are the products. So solution, we know that in the acid carbonate reaction, you produce sulfate salt, carbon dioxide, and water. So the final answer will be 1 mole of carbon dioxide, calcium carbonate, which is solid, reacted with 1 mole of hydrogen sulfate, which is aqueous. You produce calcium sulfate, which is either solid or aqueous, and carbon dioxide, which is a gas, and 1 mole of water, which is a liquid. So what are the products formed? The products formed are the calcium sulfate, the carbon dioxide, and water. Number 9. Explain why effervescence is observed when acids are added to carbonate-containing materials. Given observable bubbling, that is effervescence, and required explanation. So solution, there is a rapid evolution of carbon dioxide gas that forms, and these are that forms visible bubbles. So final answer, effervescence is due to carbon dioxide gas release during the acid carbonate reaction. Number 10. Write the chemical reaction for nitric acid reacting with potassium carbonate and identify the salt form. So we're given nitric acid and potassium carbonate, and then we are asked to determine the equation and then the name of the salt. Solution, acid carbonate reaction. So you need to have some balancing there. You should provide 2 moles beside hydrogen nitrate. So the final answer, 2 moles of hydrogen nitrate, and that is aqueous, reacted with potassium carbonate. You produce now 2 moles of potassium nitrate, which is aqueous, and also 1 mole of carbon dioxide, which is a gas, and 1 mole of water, which is a liquid. So the salt that is formed is potassium nitrate, KNO3. Practice problem number 11. Zinc reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid. Write the balance equation and identify the type of reaction. So we have given zinc metal reacted with HCl. So we are required the balance equation and also the type of the chemical reaction or chemical equation. Solution, that's an acid metal, and you will be producing salt and then hydrogen, and then there is a need to balance the hydrogen chloride. We need to place 2 as the numerical coefficient of hydrogen chloride. So the final answer, we have zinc, which is a solid, reacted with 2 moles of hydrogen chloride, which is aqueous, to produce 1 mole of zinc chloride, aqueous, and 1 mole of hydrogen gas. The type of reaction is acid metal single displacement, which is also called a reduction. Number 12. Why do acids generally release hydrogen gas when reacting with active metals? Provide an explanation. So given acid reacted with active metal, required explanation and also example. So solution, metal atom metal atoms are oxidized to cations. So hydrogen ion is reduced to hydrogen gas. So the final answer, because metals donate electrons to hydrogen ion, forming hydrogen gas. So example, magnesium, which is solid, reacted with 2 moles of hydrogen chloride, which is aqueous, to produce magnesium chloride, which is aqueous, and 1 mole of hydrogen gas. Practice problem number 13. A strip of magnesium metal is placed in dilute sulfuric acid. Write the balance equation for the reaction. So we're given magnesium to be reacted with sulfuric acid, and then required the balance equation. So we have the solution. That reaction will produce a salt and hydrogen gas. So the final answer, 1 mole of magnesium solid reacted with 1 mole of hydrogen sulfate, which is aqueous, to produce magnesium sulfate, which is aqueous, and 1 mole of hydrogen gas. So this type of reaction is what we call single replacement or single displacement. Number 14, explain why copper does not react with dilute hydrochloric acid while zinc does. So given copper versus zinc in HCl, and we are asked an explanation. So solution, copper is below hydrogen in the reactivity series, and less easily oxidized, so it cannot displace. So hydrogen ion. Zinc is above hydrogen and reacts. So the final answer, copper is less reactive than hydrogen ion. No reaction is possible. No reaction there. And zinc is more reactive and can displace hydrogen to form hydrogen dioxide. So that's the reason why. It means that we need to consider our reactivity series of our metals with our hydrogen ion. If it has a high reactivity, then it can displace. But if it is lower in reactivity, that metal cannot replace. And so we will have the next part of our discussion of Chem lesson number 4.